Hello guys, I'm Sammy from hackerbad.net, and today we're going to be talking about iOS emulators. And just so we all know what we're talking about, an emulator, in my opinion, is something like what we have on Android, right? That actually emulates the whole operating system that allows you basically to use it just like a normal phone, okay, of the iOS or Android variety. So that's what I was looking for today when I set out into the deep recesses of the internet, and I found out pretty quickly that nope, this is the worst. This is literally cancer. Okay. So here's what annoys me. There is hundreds of these posts where they're like, oh, 10 best emulators for Windows. 10 best iOS emulators. And all these programs are either of these two things. Either it's just a surface.
Smoke weed every day.
In this case, it's a flash object that looks kind of like an emulator that allows you to visit the internet, and that's basically all there is.
Smoke
So it's
weed
either
every
just
day.
a surface that looks like an like an iPhone or iPad, which does absolutely nothing
Smoke weed every
far
day.
from an emulator, or then the better ones that I found are development tools, like for example this one, Smart Face. It's a development tool that can emulate one single app running. It doesn't actually emulate the operating system, the iOS system that you're looking for. If you're saying I am looking for an iOS emulator, then I'm looking for an emulator for the actual operating system, like we have, for example, in BlueStacks for Android. Now, this is an actual emulator because it emulates the operating system on which apps are run. As you can see, there's an operating system that where I can actually install apps and uninstall them and hack them and jailbreak stuff and root stuff. See, that's an actual operating system. That's an actual emulator. This is bullcrap. This is not an emulator. And same goes for the development tools. Okay, they're not absolutely useless, but most of them are paid, and all they do is emulate one single app running, not interacting with an operating system. No operating system included. And then the worst one, the worst cancer, is like this one. iPadian. It's like the one that ranks first in Google too, so it's even more cancer. This is basically a scam. It's not an emulator. Again, it's just a surface that can run certain apps, and it looks kind of like an iPhone or iPad, and it's basically adware. It's a virus. It triggered my antivirus like it hasn't been triggered for
I
years.
get dressed in
And
the
then I
morning,
went on
I'm
this
triggered.
site
I
and
take a
I
shower,
looked at
I'm
some
triggered.
reviews
I
of
get
this
in the
site, and it's all
car,
like,
I'm
oh, it's a
triggered.
scam, it's
I
malware, it's not an
go for a
emulator, it's a
walk, I'm
scam, it's a
triggered. I
scam,
leave
it's a
my
scam,
house,
it's
I'm
a
triggered.
scam.
I sit in my room all day,
Okay,
I'm
so
triggered.
don't
I look at
don't
my thin,
don't
beautiful
even
sisters
think
and I'm
about
triggered. And
downloading this absolute bullcrap right here. Okay, it's adware. It's a virus. Literally, you're gonna download a virus, and then this is just a surface that looks like a an emulator. Then SmartFace. It's an actual development tool at least, okay, but it doesn't actually emulate a operating system, the iOS. It doesn't. And then this again, that's that one. It looks like that's basically all it does. It looks like an iPhone. It does nothing. You can visit the internet on it, and that's all there is. And then again, just looks like it. It's all either just app emulators that allow you to run one single app, or it's awful. So anyways, what I wanted to get to is basically if you wanna have if you wanna play certain iOS apps on Windows PC, just go for this one. Like it's called iOS 8 New Tab. It allows you to play certain games and so on, and on your Windows PC, but or if you're trying to like play Clash of Clans or whatever on PC, just go with an actual emulator, but for Android, because it seems that Apple just doesn't give a crap about PC and all the PC user base, because literally there is no way to develop apps or emulate the iOS on Windows PC, like the most popular operating system in the world. They just don't give a crap. They're just not gonna release their source code or anything, and this is a scam, so don't go for that one. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I've learned one thing. I've learned that there's just another reason why Android is more awesome than iOS, because Android they're actually making it possible for people to develop actual emulators that emulate the operating system. And Apple's like, no, it's free advertising for us. It's free new users that learn about our software by trying to play whatever Clash of Clans or Clash of Cookies on their Windows PC. It's free advertising for us. No, we're not gonna do it. I mean, it's too much work, It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm gonna stick with Android for now. If you guys find an actual emulator in the future, like I'm doing this 2017 at the moment, if you guys find an actual iOS emulator that actually emulates the operating system and that can be jailbroken and I can tinker with and have some fun with, then please let me know. But at the moment, I can say with relative certainty that there is nothing even close to that. And it's probably years away if it's ever going to actually be realized. Because Apple just seem to be a bunch of pricks that don't even care. They don't even care. Anyways, thanks you guys for watching. And, let's keep hoping. Maybe sometime in the future there will be an actual iOS emulator. But I'm not very hopeful at the moment. I'm sorry. Anyways, see you guys later. See ya.